Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to Let's Try Book of Demons. Book of Demons is a game that blends an action RPG, that sort of Diablo-esque kind of gameplay, with a collectible card game system. It's also got a beautiful sort of papercraft aesthetics, and I really like the sound design. Even the voice acting is pretty darn good, actually. It's currently in early access on Steam. As such, two of the classes, the Rogue and the Mage, are not currently available. I also don't know how the early access is going to affect the in-game content or not. Honestly, I haven't gotten far enough in the game to really get a sense of the true amount of depth, but what I have experienced so far, I really kind of like. Again, this is a Let's Try. It's a very early experience, first impressions of the game. You can see my progression here in the main campaign. I'm about 10% of the way through over here. But even completing the main campaign simply unlocks the free play mode, which gives you ability to play unlimited sort of procedurally generated dungeons that you also get to set the length and difficulty for, which offers up a lot of variety. Not to mention the collectible card game system in there. So let's go ahead and do a quick run. We can talk about the town. Maybe I'll wait until after I'm done the dungeon, but there's a few people you can talk to. Each one offers a few different things. Obviously, the sage here is going to identify your cards. Stay a while and listen kind of thing. In fact, stay and listen for a while is literally here in the text, so you can see the illusions that are being made here, as well as the ability to unlock card slots over here. We've got the ability to upgrade cards and charge cards and fuse ruins and sell ruins and do all kinds of different things. So you've got a variety. This healer and a barmaid actually brews you up something very special. Over here we can see that I've got some sort of hand of cards over here, and this will determine the abilities that I get to use in the dungeon over here. If I click here, I get to see all of my cards, and I can just drag and drop to replace them. For example, I could replace my Mighty Blow with a Shadow Sword, for example. Some of these are passive abilities. Both my Bloody Armor and the Amulet of Mana, for example, are passive abilities. This increases my mana regeneration rate. Bloody Armor, sometimes when I get hit, I drop a heart that I can pick up to heal myself. Shadow Sword would also be a passive ability, which gives you a chance to get a second attack against someone who's quite close. I quite like the Mighty Blow over here, which is one of the ones you start with as a warrior, that uses my mana, 1 crystal, and deals damage. I also really like that all the passive abilities actually lock some of your mana. You can see here, the Bloody Armor takes up 5 of my mana crystals, and the Amulet of Mana takes up 2 as well. As a result, I'm only at 8 of 15 as my cap. 7 of them are locked over here. Also got health potions over here. Health potions are consumable resource. You use them, they instantly heal you, and this health potion can have a maximum of 4 charges. This is one of the things that the fortune teller can do. She can help recharge my potion. Unfortunately, I don't currently have the money for it. Luckily, you can also pick up potions in the dungeon. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at what's involved in playing there. So we're gonna begin a session. We're trying to descend down to fight the archdemon down there. When you begin a game, you get to choose the length of the encounter, the dungeon that you want to do, from very small to medium, and as you get deeper, you can unlock more and more. So level 10, I'll unlock big. Level 15, I'll unlock very big runs. Let's go ahead and do a small one because I'm going to be doing a lot of talking, so I suspect it'll take a little bit longer than 10 minutes. You can see the reward, the scales, and the gold scales based on the length that you're going in there, and the progression is how much this is going to help you progress down into the dungeon. And in fact, you can sort of get a sense for it because you can see how many sort of subfloors we're going to be processing with this over here. So let's go ahead and start the game on small. And we're going to start on the first floor. You get a preview of the enemies we're going to see. Shielded skeletons, archer skeletons, flying wild hog, plowing corpse, something I haven't met yet, and gargoyles. There's actually going to be a good number of really annoying enemies on here. This might be a good opportunity for me to go and tune what cards I have sitting in my inventory. You can also change them while you are running around here as well, so I can make a change to my cards if I so desire. So you've got a good amount of flexibility. You move by simply clicking on the path. You can also click on things over here. So it's mostly, oops, you're a bit on rails. One of those exploded and actually did damage to me. You are a bit on rails as opposed to your classic ARPG. And you are always going to be on the path. Oh, there we go. I've been introduced. This is my first time encountering a casting monster. Some monsters cast spells. During casting, monsters are immune to damage. Click and hold a skill bubble to break the spell. Okay, so if you've got a buff going on, that's going to be very easy. I'm going to try to get a Mighty Blow on this guy before he starts casting a spell. Oh, no. So if I hold that, and then Mighty Blow. Alright, blow him up, and a bunch of wild hogs are popping out here. Now, you've got a pretty good range. Even being a meleeer here, I can actually hit people from quite far away. Your character will auto-attack quite slowly. Ow, god damn it. But there's a heart. That's from my bloody armor. So it actually health neutral. So it's actually a lot better to break these things as far as possible. So again, your character will auto-lock on to enemies and auto-attack, but quite slowly. You're really encouraged to click on them to go a little faster. Here's a healing potion. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and use that, or healing fountain, because it does recharge itself after a certain amount of time. This guy's toxic. Anyone with the green hearts like that tends to explode in a cloud of poison. Or I think that actually indicates that they're immune to poison more than anything else. But those monsters also happen to explode in a ring of poison, as well as spawn those hogs. Here we've got a couple of statues, which are probably going to pop into gargoyles. It's not guaranteed, though. Oh, there we go. Oh, and I dropped a heart, and I hope I can get to it before... There we go. There we go. Before it goes away, which I think happens. Let's collect these hearts again. Let's try to get out of the poison range. Okay, we're fine. The fountain's already recharged itself, so we're going to go okay there. Mighty Blow you. There we go. So I do regenerate mana thanks to my amulet of mana, so I'm actually going to spam my Mighty Blow as often as possible. It's not going to help me with dealing with these guys, unfortunately. These guys are particularly annoying. I hate these ones that spawn more stuff because I don't have any area of effect abilities at this time. I'm assuming there are some in the game. I think that was the spellcaster there. Oh, I think he's out of range. Can I get him now? There we go. Do that. Pick up the heart. And these guys are poisoning me. When your health bubble is glowing, when you've got a poison effect, it means that you can actually click your health bubble to get rid of the poison. So there's a lot of little things you've got to do with your mouse. You've got to, I mean, you've got your abilities to use, you got to move, you've got to click on enemies, but you also have to monitor your health globe. And again, click it if it's glowing while you're poisoned. Additionally, you use your mouse to pick up gold that's lying around. This guy is shielded. What's going to happen when I encounter him, I'm going to have to click and hold on the shield icon above his character to break through the shield before I can damage him. And I just leveled up. I was worried that I just died. When you level up, you get to choose if you want to get more hearts or more mana. I'm going to go ahead and level up my hearts by 1 just to get a nice even 20 hit points, because that feels pretty good. Pop that. Ooh, get an explosive one. Oh, and a gargoyle popped out of one of these. And a charge on my potion. That's wonderful. Oop, and I want to pick up these hearts. Thank you. I'm at full health. I really like this bloody armor. I mean, it doesn't help my offensive ability, but man, does it make me a lot tougher. Okay. So this is the progress for the floor. Oh, I was just about to say, I hope I don't run into any archers, because I don't have a shield equipped. Now, I could do that. It's only a 30% chance to block a missile, so I think I'm going to not worry about it. I'll just, try to kill them faster. Oh, there's a card got dropped out of there. Let's pick that up. So common card gets identified right away. Skeleton's accuracy reduced by 20%. Chance to stun a monster when being hit, 20%. Potions are more effective by 50%. Wow. I won't equip it right now, but that's quite good. And I am fighting a lot of skeletons. Oh, you're immune while casting a spell. I should have bopped you on the head to cancel your spell. Oh, he's going to drop a poison cloud. Get out of there. Okay, we're good. You'll also notice the golden footprints behind me, which says that I've fully explored that particular branch of the dungeon. It's very handy. And again, there's three big things to collect on this level. Oh, achievement. And I've collected 2 of them. I haven't found the last one yet. But it gives you a good hint of when it's safe to... There you go, bop you. Bop you quickly. When it is safe for you to exit the level, for example. Kill, kill, kill. Wait. Come over here. Hit you with a big spell. Oh, and here's the boss. Every level does have a boss, which has multiple phases, generally speaking. Oh, I'm poisoned, so I'm going to have to make sure there's the glowing heart. Make sure to click on it to clear the poison out. Let's safely clear these guys. Oh yeah, and they can't be attacked while I'm out of range of the big circle. And while I'm in range of the circle, they will run towards me. How come I'm missing so much? Did I miss something about this guy? Oh, now he's immune. Okay, so he's next stage. So every one of this is a life, and they cast something at every life. A lot of them seem to summon monsters, but not all of them. Some drop rocks on your head. So I'm going to finish this guy again. He's going to cast his spell, which I cannot cancel. This one here. Again, we'll get rid of his summons. Some monsters are actually linked to their summons. Ooh. Achievement unlocked. Who's the boss? What's all this goop? Looks like I can ignore it. And this is a rarer card, which... Okay, no, it's not purple. The purple ones you have to identify in town. Throw. Knocks back monsters in your proximity. Range, throw distance, damage. I wonder if you target that or not. Tell you what, I'm going to resume. I'm going to replace... where's throw? I'm going to replace, say, my health potion with that for now. Since I seem to be doing mostly okay. Especially with the bloody armor, actually. So... Huh. Was that just an AoE around myself? I think it was. Anyway, I've finished everything that can be found. Smelly fingers, they're little poop things. On this level, so I'm looking for the doorway down at this point. There could still be some path with some extra stuff, but... Oh, explodey one there. Yeah, okay, so that is... It definitely looks like the throw is not targeted. And it does say monsters in range. Oh, there's an example of the auto attack, actually. I don't think I actually got the click down on that guy. Okay, it's not here. So, but this is a good example of, alright, so I didn't have to clear this area. It wasn't one of the major chests, but I still might want to fully explore all the branches at some point to get maximum reward out of every floor before completing it. So that finishes this entire branch. Everything's golden, which means there's literally nothing to do over there. So we'll go over this way, pop that open, blow these up. Some of these crates, in addition to exploding, some of them do have monsters inside them. Let's hit you hard, get the heal. More little coin and poop. The monsters that explode actually, like the poison ones, can actually damage other people nearby. The problem is all the undead ones are immune. Well, a lot of dudes are immune to poison, so they don't hurt each other. But there's plenty of monsters that do get hurt by poison, and it's kind of neat actually to have them kill each other. So we're just going to keep going through this little dungeon here, finish that off. I'm a little lower on hearts than I would like, so another unknown monster. Otherwise, we are okay. Ooh, a heal right there. I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to pull back in case there's an explosion here. So you do have to click a little bit. Like, you know, you really are rewarded to... That throw is really good. It's the range is not very obvious, but it actually is pretty big, and is going to be a hell of a great way to clear those things. So yeah, you do have to click a little bit, but it's not really like a click fest. It's not really a reflex fest. It's like a slightly just slower and more strategic version of your classic ARPG like Diablo. A little less hard on the fingers. So this is a couple of dead ends here, but might be semi-valuable. Get a little bit of extra gold. It'd be really great if I could unlock another card slot. What was that going to be, like 5,000? I think it was 5,000 from the Sage to get another card slot, and that would be super duper handy. Super duper handy. So your cards do represent all your skills and talents. I mean, when you level up, other than picking a whether you want a... Oh, wow, it really clears the whole screen. Just throw spam over here. It doesn't do a huge amount of damage. But right now, I don't need a huge amount of damage. That's actually just going to help me clear these levels a lot better and faster. I wanted to actually attack you. Thank you. Get out of his poison explosion. And then clear all these guys like that. Really handy. Gargoyles? Okay. Might get me on a return. Oh, +1 max mana. Very nice. I think there are also... There we go. I think there are also items that give you +1 max health. Cooldown of Mighty Blow is actually quite short, so you can spam it pretty frequently. Is that the stairs down? It is the stairs down, but I have one other big treasure chest to find, and there's probably a boss encounter here as well. Oh, I used my... Oh, level up. Nice. I'm going to keep increasing my health. I don't like dying. Turns out dying sucks. And my mana crystals keep going up on their own, apparently. So I want to Mighty Blow you. Oops. Didn't target the way I expected. Because Mighty Blow does have a range, and if you just hit Mighty Blow when, you know, something that you might expect to want to hit is out of range, it'll just target against something nearby, which has pros and cons. So we're going to click on that big thing in a second. I just want to... Yeah, it really hits everything on the whole screen. Ow. Oh, I got poisoned. A little too close. And click that to clear the poison. So usually you'll get a couple of ticks of poison regardless. Is that a... It looks like a sharp-toothed mouth. Oh, it is like... It is bad. Oh, no! Oh, no! Holy crap. So he's linked to here, so I've got to clear all these guys. C for cards. Health potion. Drop it there. Use! Use health potion. Run away. Oh, that was close. Game does not pause when you're swapping your cards. Bop you, run away, get a bunch of loot. Holy crap, that was really intense and I nearly died. So, dying, I don't think is too terrible in that I don't think you lose XP. I don't know if you lose gold or not. You don't lose cards. One of the big things is you do lose some of the accumulation towards the potion that the barmaid is brewing. And that's quite painful, and I'd prefer to avoid that. So this is the final level of this run. Oh, elemental attacks. Monsters with elemental attacks are marked with a spiked circle. They can burn, poison, or freeze you. Beware. Well, we've certainly seen plenty of poison. I had not seen... Oh. Gotta clear you with that. I assume the elemental attacks... Well, I guess they probably... Oh, they freeze you like that. Burn, I wonder if it's like poison. Maybe you can't clear it, but it does do damage over time. Did I just level up again? Oh, no, I think I just picked up another free mana crystal. Very nice. Oh, and your mana doesn't regenerate. I'm not sure. I don't think your mana regenerates on its own, so I'd prefer to have this. Oh, why? Because I don't have enough. Oh, that's awkward. I don't have enough to lock it. But what if I replace my bloody armor? Deck shuffle achievement. Nice. And then if we just wait for some of the mana to regenerate from that, like that, now I can put the bloody armor back on. I really would love to have the health potions equipped all the time, but I don't have the slot. Oh, another card. That looks like a mana potion. And it is. Okay, well, I don't need that if I'm using the amulet. But yeah, I really need another deck slot here. I wonder if I can clear these faster with the throw. Although, the downside to doing that, then, it has a pretty long cooldown. So, we got a doorway there. We got a couple of different paths, actually. Okay, there's a purple glow, so I'm assuming there's a boss. The Bone Sorcerer! Okay, you're going to be annoying. I see how this is going to go. And can I dodge that ability? Excellent. And then... Oh, so you just teleport after each one. Well, that's a lot less annoying than a lot of these other bosses. Take this. Oh, that thing is kiting after me. As another prize to put in the jug. So I can eventually turn it in. New gossip in town. Okay, so the barmaid had something special to tell me. And I got poisoned. Awesome. There we go. It glows. I pop it. I can pick up some more hearts. So I've got, in a sense, I've got health regen. Well, it's not exactly health regen. It's almost like damage reduction as long as I pick up the hearts. Because it's only, what is it, like a 40% chance of dropping one heart when I take damage. For the sake of completing the footprints over here, to make my life easier later, I'm just going to do that. I mean, I could have done it on the walk back, but it might give me some more useful information. Pop you, blow up everyone, get poisoned real bad. Drop that, heal the poison. Oh, spellcaster. Anyway, let's blow you up. Let's hammer time, knock all these guys back. Oh, I didn't do them in time. You know what? Let me run through here. Let my cooldowns regenerate. Oh, apparently I can auto attack through the doorway? What? That range. Come on. Come on, get closer. No. Damn it, I couldn't click away on time. Grab that. Another card. Oh, it's a purple! I have to identify it in town. There's the stairs down, and actually I've cleared everything. So I haven't cleared the entire level, but I did get all the 3 big noticeable things on this. So I will go ahead and just continue. That's going to be fine. And that's it. So you can, at this point, go and redo an area if you haven't cleared it completely. Like, there's no reason you can't. Actually, there's more things I could go and kill over here, but let's go ahead. If we go down, it just closes this game. That's fine. You get rewards. You can level up your avatar, get different ranks. I caught 0 stars. I didn't even die once. Deck shuffle. So equip a slot. So you get little progression towards various things, which is fine. Apparently I got myself a new avatar, which I'm not going to bother with right now. Yeah, that's fine. We'll research the Black Crow. That's okay. And we are going to go to town because there's some things that can go on. In particular, I want to identify what that new epic card is. Hello.
Maid is as kind as she is strong, and these two qualities rarely go hand in hand. She's been caring for me as if we were family, and not once has she complained. I've visited dozens of inns, and believe me, such places are to any village what a hearth is to a house. If the innkeeper has a stout heart, none despair even if the times are dire. That's what she does for this community.
Anyway, we don't need to go through this, but I wanted to give an example of some of the voice acting. Obviously, again, he sounds very Deckard Cain-ish. Let's go ahead and identify this card. It's going to cost me 1,000 gold. How much gold do I have? Oh, I'm literally like 71 short from getting another card slot. And that's going to slow me down even more if I identify this card. But I want to identify the card. And we got... This is a new passive ability. Burning Axe. Enchants your attack with fire element. So it locks 7 mana. It shatters frozen hearts with a single hit. So I don't know what frozen hearts are. Presumably they're hearts that you have to hit someone maybe normally twice. You know, once to unfreeze it, once to turn into a red one. Or maybe normally it takes multiple attacks. I'm not sure. But apparently this will do it better. And it has the chance to spark a fire. That sounds very good. I'm just going to go ahead and just resume as is, though. Kind of happy with my setup at this time, but it sounds like the sort of thing we want to use.
Do you remember how we used to play, lying in the grass, watching the clouds and guessing our future from their shapes? We saw many strange things, but I never suspected what fate had in store for...
And so on. There's a lot of story, a lot of mood. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate the magic cauldron, although it's probably a good idea if I just waited. So what's interesting is every time you level up, or acquire, like, so if I level up and get a heart, it actually puts a mana in the cauldron, and vice versa. And I think anytime you pick up a +1 max, say, mana, it will throw a life in the cauldron. And you can also pick up prizes along the way. Again, the cost to collect these will go up, so you probably don't want to spam it too often, but I'll go ahead and do that. See, each time it increases. When the hero dies, unbought prizes are lost. So dying really sets you back with over here. So I'm going to go ahead and collect this now just for the sake of the video. So it's going to increase my max life, my max mana, and give me 2 prizes. Another charge of my mana potion and 750 gold. Well, this cauldron kind of paid for itself. Although, again, the next one will be that much more expensive. I think it says it's going to be 1,100 for the next one. So it certainly adds up quite quickly. And madam over here... The green exclamation mark tells you there's something important that they can do, and in this case, it would be charging a card. I don't want to add a charge to the mana potion. I don't intend to use it at this time, so I'm just going to save the money. We'll probably pick up another potion along the way in the dungeon. So there's a quick look at the Book of Demons. What's kind of interesting about this, and I don't know if I can get back to it, there's definitely an implication. There we go, back to the archive. There's definitely an implication that this return to games is meant to be part of another larger set. And I haven't actually investigated this, you know, but they could all be individual little books. I don't know if they're all going to be the same or whatnot. But I don't know. I think this is a swell little game. Again, it's an early access game. And I never like, you know, unless something is really developed and I've really put a lot of time into it, I don't usually recommend early access games as is. But I will say, keep your eye on this title. I'm very impressed by it. It's probably worth playing some more. Really interesting concept. But again, I haven't gotten that far in the game. But so far, I really enjoy what I've experienced. Thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you guys next time.